Hi folks, we're going to the plain of Kamigawa today for one of these lovely sagas, and if you've been following any of these videos, you know the first thing we have to do is look at the side panel artwork because it's usually gorgeous, and this one really is. Look at that, absolutely beautiful. That is on the top vase. We've got Kakazan, the 8-armed crocodile kami. Kamis are the spirit gods of the Kamigawa plain, and on the bottom we've got Kumano. Kakazan went looking for Kumano, and Kumano defeated him. So he should have stayed at home, shouldn't he? We don't have a Kakazan card. I'd love one. Right, Chapter 1, deal 1 damage to your opponent's Planeswalker. Each opposing Vanguard support loses 1 shield. Meh, that's not really going to make any difference to anyone, is it? Chapter 2, there we go. The first creature in your hand gets +1/+1. Gain, not really big. But Chapter 3, create an Etching of Kumano token, and that's what we're here for. Obviously that's the money shot to get to Chapter 3. So as always, I'm filling my boots when Fateful Showdown comes around because it's a really easy place. I'll stop talking and make a swap. There we go. It's a really easy place to get lots of these token videos done. Not so easy in the real world. Okay, I'm filling my hand with spells. There'll be a reason for this. So there's our saga down, and there's that Chapter 1 damage dealt to my opponent. Feel the burn, Greg. Chapter 2, I don't have any creatures in my hand. I didn't benefit from that. I'm going to kill Greg's creature because I don't want that one to get too big or nasty, and it can sometimes. Let's take that one out. And as I say, I'll explain that when, or it'll become self-explanatory when we see the token. We'll allow that tiger to live. So Chapter 3, there it is. Let's have a look. Etching of Kumano. It's uncommon. That seems unfair. It has haste. It's 2/2. It's red, and it has the creature type enchantment, human, shaman. I think certainly enchantment and human are useful in different events. When an opposing creature is dealt damage, that creature gains enchanted. If that creature would die this turn, exile it instead. At the end of your turn, this creature loses enchanted. So the reason I've got a handful of spells is I want to zap Greg's creature with a spell, which means it should immediately get enchanted and die and go to exile. So we'll test that. And let's have a look at the artwork. That's beautiful, isn't it? This is by Mike Burek, and that's a hat trick for him. So let's celebrate that in my little series. So he did the Zombie Warrior token and the Black Beast token. And I think this is really lovely. That's obviously Kumano. I don't know if he's celebrating his win over Kakazan or if he's contemplating the fight ahead. Who knows? But he's looking very relaxed, isn't he? Meditating away there. And as I said earlier, the artwork in Kamigawa Neon Dynasty was absolutely glorious, much better than any of the cards that we got, but the art was great. Right, we need to test it, don't we? So we need to deal damage, and let's use one of our new cards. There we go, we'll use Cinder Strike. So we damage the creature, it should immediately get enchanted, die, and go to exile. Which we will be able to test and check next turn. Or did you see that little white circle as the creature died? I think that might have been the enchanted bit popping. Let's see. Right. Is that creature, it's looking good, in Greg's exile? Yes, there it is. So it works. That's brilliant. So that is the Etching of Kumano token.